Hi guys, this is Bharat here. I wanted to make a full review of the Xiaomi Mi Band. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I will give you some brief about the Mi Band first, and then show you, how the Mi Band app works and the Mi Band itself. I've been using this from the last 1 week, and I'm pretty impressed with the kind of value it gives for you. So let's get right into it. For now, I'm just going to talk to you about the Mi Band itself. It is water resistant. IP67 is the rating that it's got, the certification that is. uh, it it uh, it has a sleep cycle alarm as well. You can ideally set an alarm in the morning, and it kind of gives you a haptic feedback. You can unlock your phone with this, your Mi phone with this, without a password, without the need of a password. It has a 41 mAh battery inside, lithium polymer battery it is. And the wrist wrap itself is made of DowCorning TPSiV, more like a little hard silicon, I would say. It is Bluetooth 4.0 low energy, so it gives you a long battery life. So let me open up the app itself. So this is the first amazing thing this can do, is basically unlock your phone when it is nearby your phone. So I'll just throw this off a little far away. I could not do this earlier, so I'm just keeping this about 5 feet, 4 to 5 feet away from the phone, so it doesn't detect if it is 4 to 5 feet. I'm just keeping the phone here. I'm going to keep the phone band a bit far. So I'm gonna try to open the phone now. So it doesn't open. Basically, if you're not nearby, so again, it did open, but then it is pretty far. If it is far away, it doesn't open. I think I need to keep it a little far, a little bit more far from the phone. So the idea is basically, if you get the band nearby, it kind of opens up. Let me try keeping it a little bit more far. This time I've kept it even more far. So let me try. It doesn't open up. So let me bring the thing closer. So you see that, right now it kind of when I bring it closer to the phone, about 2 to 3 feet, it kind of opens up. So that is a pretty neat trick that this can do, and there's a lot more that the Mi Band can do. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. So going into settings, I can show you that it is 7 days from last charge, which means it is charged 7 days back. So it's currently at 83%, and with this kind of a cycle, I'm sure this will hit 30 days. So whatever Xiaomi claims that the Mi Band can just basically charge per month kind of a thing, this definitely works for a month. I can assure you of that, because it's still at 83%. I have been using the Mi Band from almost a week non-stop, and I use it for my incoming calls as well. So it's not like a very it's a moderate and high usage. It's not a very small time usage that I've been doing with the Mi Band. So if I want to search the Mi Band, I just can click over here. It just vibrates and the lights turn on. So basically, you can also figure out where you kept the Mi Band by just pressing this search Mi Band button. And you can also set the goal. You can keep it up to 30,000 steps a day. I kind of keep it up to 8,000 for now, which is a normal goal that it kind of suggests you when you start. And when you turn on for the first time, no, if you've not updated the firmware on the Mi Band, it'll ask you to update the firmware. So basically, you will have to just press yes and just tap the Mi Band over here. And when you want to pair it, you just need to tap and pair. I will probably try and show you how it actually pairs. So let me unpair this Mi Band for you. I'm just unpairing it just to showcase how this works. So you'll be asked to pair a Mi Band. It starts searching for a Mi Band whichever is close by to the phone. So let's see if this kind of detects the Mi Band right now. So I just kept it as close as possible. Yeah, so if you see, it kind of starts blinking over here. Oh, hope you can see that. And you have to tap on the Mi Band. When you start tapping, it'll say it's found. So basically, it's paired now. So you can go into Mi Band settings and change whatever you want to change. Note that if you are going to unpair your device, you will have to set the pattern up again. I'm just gonna do a quick a pattern over here. So it again starts you have to touch the device together and tap the Mi Band, and it kind of locks back. So that's how you kind of have the locking system in place, wherein you can use your Mi Band to. And also, if you get an incoming call, it will start vibrating for a set amount of time. I kept it for 10 seconds. I'll keep it for 3 seconds right now, and I'll try calling in from my phone, the other phone that is. So let's see if this kind of detects. So I'm just calling my own number. So it's ringing, my phone is ringing. So if you see that the Mi Band will vibrate 4 times when you get a call, and then it goes dark. So you can probably have the Mi Band just for the sake of notifying you on the haptic feedback. Even if your phone is on vibrate, currently mine is on vibrate, it still rings on your wrist. So basically, that's one good feature as well of the Mi Band. And going into other stuff, you can either say a right wrist or a left wrist is basically gonna, when you're gonna wear it on the left, you're gonna choose your left and the right again, and the same thing. So you can also change the indication color, light color. You can change it to orange. Right now it's showing orange. You can change it to green over there, and then red. I'll keep it back to default as blue. Like I kind of like blue over here. And if you have WeChat on your phone, you can sync the Mi Band's details or onto WeChat as well. So one more thing is I wanted to showcase to you is when you put on the wrist Mi Band on your wrist. Let me just put it on right now. So you can also know how much is the steps that you walked by just raising the Mi Band towards you, like how you would ideally do for a watch. Basically, I'll just show you. So if I do that, it'll show me how much is the steps that I walked. So it's basically gonna show you in three steps, which is a quarter, and then 30%, 60%, and 33, 66, and 100 percent. Basically, it's going to show you in that format. So if you have done more than 30%, it's going to show you. If you've done less than 30%, it's going to show you one blink. If you've done more than 30%, which I've done over here in terms of steps, it's going to show you two lights. And if you have completed your 8,000 or whatever goal that you've kept, I've kept 8,000 here. It'll show you three blinking lights for about 2 seconds. So I'll just show you one more time. So I'll just have to do that, and it'll kind of show you how many lights, how much is the actual footsteps that you've taken for that particular day. And next, going into sleep, I think this would be the most accurate, and it helps you sleep well as well. I'll just show you how this actually works. So if you see this is my today's sleep record. Basically, it'll show you in the gray bar, a little darker gray. This is the deep sleep, and the orange one is your awake time on each side. Or if you're awake in the middle of your sleep, it's going to show you in the orange bars over here. So the light gray and which is a smaller bar, is basically a light sleep if you have been moving around a lot. So I have in this last sleep that I have had, 2 hours 40 minutes is my deep sleep time. The light sleep is 6 hours 49 minutes, and I slept at 11:25, which is pretty late, and I woke up at about 9 o'clock. It's a holiday, so I kind of woke up very late. Awake time is 0 here. So this definitely is pretty accurate, I would say. This can be used to moderate or change your lifestyle to sleep well. I'll show you the last 6-7 days of sleep. I've slept pretty well on this date, which is the second. I've slept about 4 hours 47 minutes in deep sleep and 5 hours and 39 minutes in light sleep. So the more you sleep in the deep state, you kind of your body kind of repairs your muscles and your tissues. So this will allow you to know how much you're sleeping, how good you're sleeping, and change your sleep cycle, or probably the style of sleeping, so that you get better sleep. And it kind of shows you a lot of info about your sleep, the timing and everything. So you can also look at, have you slept early, have you woken up early, and stuff like that. It'll show you week wise. So last week I've slept a long time, average. It'll show you the average of the last week, and again month view as well. So last month how much I've slept, and so on. This is the same when you go to your step counter as well. Let me just take you to the step counter. Yeah, here you go. So it'll show you how long is the distance that you've taken, the total calorie burn, and the kind of duration that you've worked out for over here, and the running, how much you've run in that walk, how much you walked in that particular workout. So this is pretty interesting, but there are a little bit of flaws in the step tracking. I'll come to you in a bit of time over there. Apart from that, I would say the Mi Band is a really good device, and if it is launched in anywhere in the world, even for $20-$30, I would say that you can easily go for it. Wherein the other competitive devices that are like Fitbits and the Nike Fuel Band are all about $100 or more. This but definitely is a buy. The only drawback is, I will come back to you with some of the flaws that it has, as I've been using this for some time now. And I would suggest that you can just remove your Mi Band when you're driving, because at some points, if you have a bumpy ride, or you're you're moving your hands a lot up and down, this kind of counts it as steps, and your overall day workout is kind of not matching with the kind of steps that you've taken. I would not say that it is a bad thing, but you should note that you can either there's no software switch wherein you can just switch it off and then on whenever you want it. The only way to do is basically unpair the Mi Band with your device. Only then it doesn't track the particular steps that you've taken. Otherwise it kind of syncs whenever you are nearby. So it's not basically a live data that you're going to see on the Mi Band app itself. So it's basically gonna sync in whenever you're near your phone. And so if you've taken steps, or if you just had a ride, or you're just going through a train or a bus, it's gonna track some random steps over there as well. So apart from that, there's one more thing that I wanted to show you is basically, if you're wearing your Mi Band and you're doing a lot of strenuous activities, or you're wearing a bag or something, this might pop the Mi Band out like this, and it might fall off. So I had this kind of once or twice. So what I've done is, I have kind of wrapped a string around this particular corner, which is having a groove. If you see, there's a groove over there. I've kind of strapped a string, and I've kind of attached the string to the Mi Band itself. So even if it is gonna come out, it's gonna stay, and you can feel it whenever it's out of the band. I would say, if you're doing any kind of a trek, or any rough exercises, I would suggest you to remove the Mi Band and do that. Or if you want to wear the Mi Band, make sure that you have a very safety, or you can also have a tape wrapped around, because this gives you a 30-day battery life. So once in 30 days you'll have to change your duct tape or whatever tape that you're going to put it on this. So yeah, so these are couple of drawbacks I would say about the Mi Band. Other than that, it is like, even the strap itself is pretty um, uh, it won't kind of fall off, because it is a good design that they have given. So basically, even if it comes out, it's gonna be in your arms. This is kind of good, but then they should have done something with the alloy body which is gonna go in, because if it is gonna come out, then there should be some kind of a tether, or some kind of a leash which can hold this up against the Mi Band. I would suggest Xiaomi to probably add a leash or something, because they already have a groove. They could probably just wrap a sturdy, a pretty strength, a thread or a leash which can kind of hold the body against the Mi Band strap itself. So yeah, so apart from that, there's nothing major about the drawbacks or of the Mi Band. It is a really good device. It works well with any phone which is Android 4.4 and above. The only missing feature, I would say, is the unlocking your phone. So unlocking your phone feature only works with Xiaomi phones which is 4.4 and above. Currently that are Mi3 and Mi4. Probably the Redmi 1S and the other phones will follow soon, when they get the update for MIUI 6 version 6 or 4.4 KitKat, any KitKat software that they're gonna give. So you can, if you don't even have Xiaomi phone, the only feature that you're gonna miss is the unlock your phone feature. Apart from that, everything else works. The incoming calls, everything works on the KitKat firmware software. Android L, the developer preview has some issues with the Mi Band app itself. So if you're using Android L on any of your devices, maybe it might be Nexus or any of your devices, there might be some issues connecting with the Mi Band. So I would suggest you to go to KitKat and try using the Mi Band app or the Mi Band itself. So Mi Band works on KitKat, on any phone on KitKat basically, but the only missing feature would be the unlock phone. So thank you guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you have any questions about the Mi Band, you can just put them on the comment section. I will come back to you with some answers if I find anything interesting about your questions. And do subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Peace and keep watching. Bye bye.